Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. I have a lot I could talk about today, about one very specific topic, and I will likely get to that. I think I am going to talk about that today, because I was like kind of thinking, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to worry about it, because I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it, but no, I think I am. Because at this point, I'm so, I'm so into it. Like, I'm so deep into it that I'm kind of dedicated at this point now. Anyway, I'm not going to get into specifics right this second. I'm going to tell you what we're doing today, which should be obvious by the thumbnail, whatever it is, because I don't know as of yet. Hopefully it's good. But we are doing hard mode. That's it. Just hard mode. Nothing else too crazy. I know that sounds like, wow, that's barely anything. You're doing runs where you're doing like one-handed runs, and now you're doing your hard mode. Really? Look, I don't play hard mode. The main reason I don't play hard mode in White Knuckle is because I get hard mode anxiety, man. If a game says like, oh, you're playing on hard mode now, I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna be hard. And then I do stupid things like that. I mean, I do stupid things like that normally anyway, but like I especially do. Like I know that jump doesn't work. And yet here I am going like, oh no, today it's gonna work. Of course, like, of any day that jump would work, it's gonna be today. You know, I start doing stupid things. I start freaking myself out, because I'm like, oh, the game is hard now, which must mean that I need to play perfectly. And if I'm gonna play perfectly, then I need to make sure that I'm doing as well as possible, and I'm doing some crazy strats I don't normally go for, and thus I just do things I know aren't going to work. It's just how I am. But that goes for any game, it's not even just this. Bad parent, sure. Might be able to get Motherly Instinct, we get an injector and a bottle. We have moon rocks, by the way, just to help us out a little bit. Should hopefully be okay. No other roaches in here. Okay. Carrying on. But yeah, no, I got hard mode anxiety. So I really like Cult of the Lamb. I played it multiple times. I streamed, like, the demo before the main game was out. I hate this room in hard mode, actually, because there's usually a lot of barnacles. Never mind, ignore what I said. But no, I streamed the demo before the game was out. I played the game at launch. I need to go fast if I want to grab this. Go. Please. Okay, go. There we go. But I played the game at launch. I played the game... again after... I think Relics of the Old Faith was out at that point. I think whatever was after that. Sins of the Flesh, I think I replayed the game, and then I think I replayed it again for, before Unholy Alliance came out. I streamed my second playthrough as well. I didn't stream the third playthrough. That one was kind of unintended. I mean, it wasn't exactly. I did it because I had Twitch followers. Well, I had actual Twitch followers that became cult followers through the Twitch integration of the game, and I think in the second playthrough there was a few people that had been, hello. There was a few people that got sacrificed for different... I think you could get sacrificed to, like, the doors in Relics of the Old Faith. They might have changed it now, or maybe the prompt's different, but at the time you would be sacrificed to the door, and that follower could never be revived again, which was one of the only times in the game that you literally could not revive a follower. Which again was like very rare, like it really doesn't happen, but in that circumstance it did, and obviously being a Twitch follower, people that were in the, people that were in the cult or whatever were kind of a little annoyed, understandably so, that they couldn't be revived. They were like, I watch the stream all the time, I'm a cult follower, but I'm not, and I never will be again because I died from this door. I understand the reasoning of being a little mad at that, so I think that's why I did it. I also I played off a partial save, which is why it was sort of unintentional. So let me go in here real quick. See if there's a grub up here. We might be able to up our chances of Motherly Instinct. In case there is one, there isn't. Buddy, do you want to act as a grub for us? That would be great. Oh, hello. There was a roach. Where's the roach? I'm glad I didn't kill that. I should have. But Yeah, no, so I kind of... Oh, there you go! We only have one roach, though. That does mean we have to go for the secret, I believe. I think that's, kind of required at this point. But, no, it was unintentional because I was brought into my dad's workplace, and, he works at a place that has, like, basically public access 3D printers and laser cutters, recording booths and stuff. I think I've talked about it before, but they also have gaming computers, which at the time they were like the same specs as what I currently have, like a 3090, pretty good CPU in there. Do I want to buy anything here? I'll take this. There's another bar in there. I guess I could swap this out for a bar. Yeah, that works for me. Actually, I think I'd like another rebar. Let's do that in case... I don't know if I opened that box in there. I don't think I did. We'll get this bar as well. And what is in here? That's really nice. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Okay, this is going to be a little tough, I think, but I think we can manage. I'm just going to leave this food here. I want to go for the secret. We're going to see if I can do it. Here we go. I gotta focus for this. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Oh, that was stressful for no real reason. But anyway. Could I take any of this stuff? I could, but I want to have inventory for grub and also disc if possible. There we go, great. Alright, cool. We're good, we're fine. I managed to do it. But yeah, anyway, I was brought in as like a plant to this area for like, there's a bunch of people coming in for whatever thing. I don't exactly know what it was. Again, it's not my job. But, no, it's like I was brought in, and I don't have a piton, so I'm gonna need to do some weird, finicky stuff. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Stop doing that. Okay, cool. Oh no. I hate barnacles in hard mode. They're like one of my most hated things. Hello, is somebody else hitting me? Probably. Okay, does food help with this? I think so, right? Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, barnacles in hard mode are the thing that really screwed me up. But yeah, anyway, I started that Cult of the Lamb save file there because it was like, just play a game and look like you're enjoying yourself. And I was like, what do I play? And initially I played Cyberpunk because they have nice 1440p OLED monitors, and I was like, oh, I gotta take advantage of that, man, come on. And I did, but I was like, maybe, you know, if I happen to play Cyberpunk, especially a new save file where I know there's like nudity, maybe, I don't know how far in, like 30 minutes in, maybe. It depends on your starting path, but it wasn't a great look, because I knew there was probably going to be kids, mostly, which, you know, most of them probably would have been, like, you know, 18, maybe 17. It's not, like, anything they'd seen before, or hadn't seen before, but, it's a rocky road, you know, and I'd rather not start that, so... I didn't. Let's go here, and wherever here is, and over there, there we go. Probably going to be some more blood bugs, if I had to imagine. Hello. Okay. We're good. I stress myself out in waist heap just because you can see so many of the, or so much of the mass so early. But it's fine. Hello. No, it's not. It's not if I, fail a bunch of jumps and get the mass here sooner than later. That is not exactly fun, but that's fine. Alright. But yeah, anyway, so I played Cult of the Lamb there, and I had part of a save. I think I got to, like, Leshy or something, I want to say, and then I was like, I'm done for now. Yes, please, there we go. Gotta use that progress, man. It's necessary. But anyway, also before I say anything else, I'm using custom hands today. They're just something I put together real quick on my own at the time. We had to get this pipe works, right? Out of all the pipeworks, I had to get this one. But no. Okay, let's not jump there. There we go. And, sorry, I'm really focusing in here. I get stressed in pipeworks as well, out of any other room, just because I haven't died to Steam as of yet in this game, and I want to keep that going. It's just a stupid goal, though. It's really, like, who cares? I do, but there's really no reason to care. I just do for whatever reason. Did we not have more pipeworks? Sorry, why is there, like, a whole second room of pipeworks? Didn't I just do 2 rooms of waste heap? What is this? They're just trying to help me get my, my climbing distance up. Okay, it's this room, though. It's fine. But yeah, these are custom hands that I put together that are based on the infested hands. It was like a really quick thing to do. I literally just put in the same hands again, and I told it to use the stock sprite sheet. Man, I am really just hitting hit with Steam today. It's like I'm trying to go for the achievement, you know? Oh god, it's this one. Okay, hold on. Mass is fast. Alright, hello, Bazaar. What do we got? Ooh, climbing shoes would be nice. P-beans is nice, helmet's fine, but I don't think I need it. Let's put the climbing shoes. I can give you an inject. Well, do I actually need to do that? I can probably give you this and this. Oh, that's almost food. Here, I think food will be the 2 that I need, right? Perfect. That's a nice little exchange there. I'm quite happy with that. We still got 4 injectors, 3 grubs for our motherly instinct. Let's move these out of the way so I can see the stats. 6%, not bad. Not bad, not great. I think we're good. I think that's all I want. Yeah, alright, we're good. Anyways, I'll stop delaying and say what I'm supposed to be saying today, which is, hello, that's not what I wanted. Okay, the mass is fast. See, I'm telling you, I get the hard mode anxiety, man. It's like, I know I can do this room fast and I can do well and everything. It's fine, but like, also, I can't because I'm stupid. And I do weird, dumb things, and I stress myself out. But no, the thing I wanted to talk about to start off with is, and I went over, and if you've watched this video thus far, you're probably like, come on, just get on to the thing you said you were going to talk about. Or have you already talked about it? I don't know. You're weird, dude. Just get on with it already. Say the line bar. It's not quite to that extent, but still. No, I'm planning on doing some streams in the future. I know a couple of you have asked about that. I also know a few people that watched my streams. The last time I streamed was December of 2024. So I know there's some of you that still, that are watching these videos now, that watched the streams back then, and are like, what's happening, dude? When are you gonna stream again? Should I just like... It felt like the play, you know? That felt like the play, right? Because I didn't have any pittance. Or rebar. Maybe it was a little crazy, but I had the injectors. Anyway. But yeah. I'm getting stressed in hard mode, sorry. But no, I'm planning on streaming, and I know that there's some of you that have asked about that, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so I've been setting that up for the past few days, which is why I haven't had a video out until now. It's taken a lot longer than I thought, because of course, it's pretty easy to just put a video file or a graphic and make a graphic or whatever. Depends what it is. But it's pretty easy to get, like, the video stuff set up. The hard part is getting all the other stuff around that, like getting... I still haven't done audio yet. I'm not really looking forward to that part, because that part's always the most stressful, for me anyway. But also, like, getting technical settings right. If you want, like, a bot set up and everything, like, I used to use StreamerBot, and I'm planning on using that again. That's a whole process. So, there's things like that take a little while, and so I've really been messing with that for the past little bit. But I do plan on streaming on both Twitch and also here on the YouTube channel, ideally. So, you know, if you watch on YouTube, then you can do that too. I've been a little annoyed with Twitch recently. Yeah, you know, I've been annoyed with Twitch many times in my life, but ooh, that's pretty good, actually. That would be nice right now. I'm gonna take it. Because I can just inject her right all the way through there. That would be really nice. That's really good. I do have grubs in my locker. Should I take them? Or actually, do I have them for hard mode? I might have one. I have one. I'll take the one. I'll take the one. That works for me. I'm going to take one of these pill bottles and an injector, so that gives me a little bit of room. Ooh, there's another grub. I'm going to buy another grub. Yeah, get any of that boost out of Motherly Instinct that we can. I'm going to take this. I'm not going to take the flare gun. I'm going to go kind of crazy on this one. I probably shouldn't, because I think he's going to show up pretty quick, but we have another injector. We have hammer. We have our crowbar. We'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. It'll be good. No problem, right? We'll be okay. But, yeah, no, I've been a little annoyed, mostly just because I know that they've had enhanced broadcasting for a while. I used it back then. I know they had it, but I didn't use it a lot because I was doing vertical things. That was like the main thing that I was annoyed with streaming before, and that's kind of why I had to stop for a while, which was I was getting annoyed with doing short form content. I was just spending so much time doing short form content. Anytime I did a stream, I would be thinking about, like, what can the next clip be? And that's not a bad process to go through, by the way. Like, you know, thinking about what your content looks like, thinking about, like, how to make interesting moments and everything like that, and keep it entertaining and everything. I was already trying to do that before, but, you know, I was stressing myself out a little bit because I was thinking, like, man, what can I do to make another clippable moment on my stream? And again, that's fine, but it got to the point where it's stressful because I was doing it daily, so I both had to do the streams and also make sure I was clipping things. I have a foot pedal that I use to, like, basically save any, like, 5-minute interval in a vertical format, which is how I mostly made my clips, but it still required editing, and so I'd still be editing the clips, maybe putting together multiple segments, doing live captions, all that sort of stuff. And it got stressful trying to do that daily while also making sure I do streams 3 times a week, ideally, is what I was aiming for. So it was a whole thing. I think now my goal is more just to have a good time. I think overall, my whole takeaway from pretty much everything in the content space is just, if you're going to be making content, just have a good time. Which sounds intuitive, but I mean, it's really easy for that to get away from you, you know? And that happened a lot when I was streaming then. And so I think with these ones, you know, I got to the point where I was writing down notes to make sure I had enough stuff to talk about. Which I sometimes do for these videos, but that's more so just to keep my mind straight. Which, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit when we're in a video. Like right now, I would say. Can we actually make it up there? I don't know if we can. Oh, just barely. Perfect. Okay. That's what moon rocks will get you. For some reason, I thought we had taken 2 moon rocks, but anyway. Obviously, there's no milk there. I know that. I don't remember how deadly the turrets are. I really don't remember. Oh, hello. Nah, we didn't get the one. Wait for it. Wait for him to poke his head out. He'll do it. He'll do it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ooh, well, wait. I told you. You just gotta wait a little bit and it's gonna happen. But, oh, hello. Hello. It's another one, huh? We are, like, very down on the... Oh my god, I can buy another grub. I shouldn't do that, though. I don't have the space. I'm, like, already over-encumbered. I shouldn't buy... I shouldn't get 2 more grubs. That's a terrible idea. But it's also kind of fun, right? I could just take an injector in a bottle and just go with it, huh? Maybe? Maybe? Is that a play? Is that something we do? I don't know. Maybe I just take the over-encumbered thing, though. Like, I take one of these, like, just to start. I don't know. Might be a bad idea. I mean, in reality, I'm not going to actually use much of the pills right now anyway, because by the time I get to Abyss, I don't really use pills anymore. Maybe I should do that. But yeah, I've been trying to figure out like the best way to get quality out of Twitch. That's been my main thing right now. Because, yeah, there's the whole enhanced bitrate thing. That was an amazing breeder, by the way. Holy crap. Look at how many grubs there, or how many roaches there are in that. Holy crap. I'm very slow right now. Please. There we go. Okay. Quick run! Maybe we're a little over-encumbered. Just a tad bit. Like, I do like the metabolic stasis of all of this, but still. I should actually be using the advantage of the grubs as well. I never do that, because I just kind of forget that that's a thing. I'm taking the grub with me, I don't care. I'm just gonna take a... I was gonna take a syringe and oh, we already picked that grub up. Okay. We're good. I'm feeling it a little bit, but honestly, it's not too bad. But anyway, no, I've been trying to figure out the quality for Twitch and everything, because I know some people in the past were like, oh, you know, you can do, like, Twitch says the cap is 6 megabytes per second on the bitrate, but you can actually get away with probably 8 and still be fine before Twitch starts getting mad at you, and then Twitch is, like, up to the limit for 1080p now, so they actually say 7.5 megabytes per second is the limit, which probably means that the actual limit is higher now, but then some people are like, well, no, not really, because you actually have to do the enhanced broadcasting properly to get the advantage out of it, which is weird. And you can do streaming to 1440. I don't have a 1440p monitor, so that would not really get any advantage out of that unless I did, like, I don't know, my graphics at 1440, but even then, that's not really... You're still not getting a lot out of that. Are things in a different place on this? Or okay. I'm a little worried about this, I'll be honest with you. I assume it gets triggered earlier. Okay, maybe not. Oh, it's faster, though. I can tell. Alright, we're fine. Once you get through this vent, you're fine, but... That was really exaggerated. That's stupid hard mode anxiety. Like, that doesn't even need to be like that. That's just me being insane. There's absolutely no reason to be that panicked right now. I'm just being that panicked because I'm stupid. But no, I'm like, I want to do the enhanced broadcasting, which, for those of you who don't know, basically that's just, instead of Twitch doing different versions of, say, you know, if a stream is in 1080 and then there's like another version, or you go to a different quality version that's 720p or 480p or whatever, like, that's expensive for Twitch to do, so they give you the option to do it yourself, which takes more resources to do, but it's not like bad or anything. I'm just gonna do that. I have metabolic stasis, it's right there. We're just gonna go. Like, I'm fine doing it myself and everything like that. I have no problem with that. It can actually mean that it's nicer than Twitch as well, in terms of quality sometimes, which is kind of cool. There we go. Cool. See, that's why I gotta use the grub advantage, you know? Alright, we're good. It's abyss time. See, I can play in hard mode, I just have to, like, concentrate a little bit. What do we want here? Neither. I don't really like either of those, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like spear. I know, like, some people really like spear. I'm not a fan. Never have been. Alright. How about we just offer this for overwhelm, because why not? We're gonna get another flare gun. Will I take this one with me? Probably not. I'll probably buy a blink eye, maybe. Get rid of this pill bottle for the space, I think, because I think we're not over-encumbered with that. I'm gonna get rid of the flashlight as well. We should be pretty good. But anyway, so yeah, I don't exactly know how it's gonna go, and with streaming to YouTube and everything like that. I think, I'm not sure, the way I've set stream and stuff up, which, you know, hopefully you see soon, the way I've set it up, it might be less resource intensive than my old stream, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, It will be a bit of a test going with the first thing, but I'm pretty happy with how it is looking, at the very least. Another grub? That would be pretty cool, especially because I actually can get that without much of a problem. Is there a blink eye anywhere? Oh, do I not have a single blink eye available to purchase? I might need to... Oh, that sucks, actually. I mean, I have Overwhelm. I would like a blink eye. Let me look back here real quick. I mean, I could always offer something for a blink eye. No, there is no blink eye. Check our box up here, too. I doubt there'll be anything, but... I don't think a blink eye can ever spawn in this box, right? That would be me being real hopeful. A roach that I can't grab is definitely an option, but... Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna take... I'm not gonna buy this flare gun, so I think I'm just gonna live with what we have. It might be a risky decision. I could take another grub. I could also take another injector. Am I ridiculous? The answer is yes. I'm gonna take another one, too. I'm just gonna use this on our way out here. Oh yeah, hard mode has no rowstone. I forgot about that. Alright, this is probably gonna be problematic just because of... I'm not thinking about the fact that there's gonna be two faces here. I don't even know what hard mode is like in the nest. I have no clue. Never seen it. So, there is that. I had a bit of an idea, actually, for White Knuckle-related gameplay. I was going to bring it up earlier. I was talking in the last video about Northern Lion. Oh yeah, right, there's turrets. I forgot there's turrets in the Abyss. I forgot about the turrets. It's fine, he didn't see us anyway, who cares? What do we got here? Another injector? You know? Oh, there's one there, I didn't even know that. I'm learning all sorts of things today that I wasn't aware about. Is our overwhelm still? Oh, that's just our syringe. Our injector. I was like, why is the overwhelm effect still here? We haven't even got the jump back yet. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. Oh! Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. Can we grab something? That would be cool. But, yeah, no, I think... So, what I like to watch... Which I don't talk about too much, but generally if I'm, like, watching YouTube content... I did bring up, like, I watch ASMR to help me fall asleep sometimes. I would like to clarify with that, actually. It's not what I was going to talk about, but I would like to clarify with that just a little bit, because I think people can get a little misconstrued on that, because... Like, traditional media coverage of something like that will be like, ah, ASMR, they like hearing people eat a pickle. It's like, nah. Or it's like, it's basically pornography. Without being pornography. It's like, no, it's not that either. But people will have that idea that that's what it is. It's like, nah. So yeah, I'm just clarifying that. I just watch things with people like, you know, somebody saying something or like doing something that's like really mundane. Just to kind of like bore me to sleep, you know? I think that's generally, like, that's what the purpose was initially. I watched ASMR in like 2012, man. Back then, it was literally somebody being like, oh, you're at a doctor's appointment. And the doctor is being kind of like relaxed while they talk to you. And that leads to the fact that you're just at a doctor's appointment that's just kind of mundane and boring. And it, literally, ASMR at the time was like, we're gonna bore you to sleep. That was the entirety of the thing. Genuinely. Oh yeah, right, there's two faces. I'm aware of that, I just, you know... It's one of those things where you just don't really want to think about it if you don't have to. I should take a rebar, shouldn't I? Just in case, you know? I got a little freaked out there, I'm not gonna lie. We're fine, though. Mind you, these barnacles will probably be the death of me. I'm glad there isn't one here. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're fine, we're gonna be totally fine here. Okay, we're good. I was freaked out for no reason. But no, the thing I was actually gonna bring up, I was not gonna talk about ASMR at all. What I was gonna talk about was the fact that I really enjoy watching randomizer content. Specifically, I watch like people like Small Ant and Fur and Morph, CJ, others as well. Those are the ones that are coming to my mind right now. And I watch them a lot. It's Mario Odyssey randomizer specifically. I watch that content like all the time. They also do Archipelagos, and that's got me thinking, like, dude, White Knuckle, I hope, you know, obviously it's not a game that's released as of yet, but man, an Archipelago for this game would be amazing. I would totally, like, I know some people that would probably do an Archipelago if I talked them into it. If I was like, hey, you want to do an Archipelago? They'd probably be like, yeah, sure. And then I could be like, oh, I'll do White Knuckle. Or Cult of the Lamb, that would work for me too. I just, you know, I don't think either of them do. If you don't know what that is, by the way, an Archipelago is like, basically games get connected together. What do I want? Do I want climbing speed or jump height? I mean, I have overwhelm with the jump height, that might be nice. Or I get anomalous bonds. I mean, that would be nice. You know what? I'm gonna get anomalous bonds. I'm gonna get anomalous bonds because this is hard mode, so it might be a problem. I'm gonna put the disc in. I'm gonna remember to save this time, don't worry. I'm gonna buy this as well, and I'm going to also... Yeah. I'm gonna buy this as well. Pop this in here, and we're gonna save with both of these. And so I have this. So if I do die, then hey, we get all the perks and benefits of that. I'm gonna try not to. I know I could try to capitalize off of it, but you know, it is what it is. But no, an Archipelago is like a whole thing where games are connected, so if people are playing, say, somebody's playing Cuphead and somebody else is playing The Binding of Isaac, if you unlock something in Cuphead, or you beat a boss in Cuphead, that might unlock, say, I don't know, like Downpour in Isaac or whatever, or maybe you get, like, I don't know, some unlockable item in Isaac. I don't know what would be like a good one that would be relevant that you would want to find, but you can also get random stuff too, and it's sort of it's a unique way to play the game that's, you know, it's interesting. It is a very interesting way to play the game. I kind of forgot I had the ruby roaches in my inventory. I was like, oh god, I shouldn't spend too much, this might be bad. I really can't have too much here, but I can carry the grubs. I might offer my other grub. Well, how much do I have for grubs? 20% for this is pretty good. And the anomalous bonds, and metabolic, and overwhelm. It's not bad. Not too shabby. Probably eat this bar before we go. Oh, hold on. And I'm kind of taking my sweet time here. Well, this roach doesn't matter. I'm not going to be buying anything anymore. Metabolic stasis is cool, but we're not going to get much out of it, I think. Oh, well. Yeah, well, we'll see how this goes, man. I don't really know. I'm a little scared of this hard mode in Nest. But yeah, I'd love to see an Archipelago of this game. I really would. Because you can make it so that the certain rooms are like that. You could obviously make it that challenges are unlocked for other people, and maybe unlocking the challenges are like unlocks for other people, so that's kind of where you get some of the weird contention of the game. There's a lot of interesting things you could do. I'm just killing you in advance because I'm worried that I'm going to somehow mess stuff up. Bugs, any bugs? Bugs. Any other bugs? Maybe. How bad is the mass down there? It doesn't seem like it's too bad. Not too bad. I had to do a thing recently. I had to, this is going to be completely out of nowhere, but it's just what's been going on in my life as of late. I had to drive my uncle to a doctor's appointment that he had, that was basically so my uncle for like over a year now has had a lot of complications with diabetes. He just had diabetes like really terribly bad to the point it like hospitalized him. He was almost in like a coma from it. It was kind of crazy. He lives alone, so you know it's one of those things too where if you don't have somebody that's like around you all the time and you're really not thinking about it too much, it could easily be something that you're not really thinking of and you're not thinking as much of an issue. And yeah, it was a whole thing. And unfortunately, he does not live super close by to me and my family that are kind of like his immediate contacts for that sort of thing. I'm kind of worried about you guys and how deadly you're going to be, but anyway. Hello, I'm here. I'm here. I imagine I must have had a lot less time there, by the way. I guess we'll find out. Or, well, we won't find out today anyway, unless I die again and then find out later. I could offer you some grubs, which would kind of be... Is that like a good thing to do? I mean, I have the jumps, I have this. Should I give you 3 grubs? How much is that going to take me down? That's what I wonder. Should I do it? I'm not gonna worry about it. If I have like another go around, maybe I'll try it, but I think we're good for today. At least this attempt. I'm worried about the hunter. I probably should have a flare gun. I probably should have kept it with me just for that case alone. But whatever. Let's just try not to think about it too much. But anyways, yeah, so I had to drive my uncle because he had an appointment because apparently the diabetes had caused him to have wow, okay, lots of you guys here and also you guys here. Jeebus. Wow, there's a lot of you. Okay, gotta make sure I take enough ammunition with me at the very least. Yeah, I kind of forgot there was barnacles here, and this is really the only, like the one main time they're going to be problematic for me. Just gonna do that in advance because you know it's probably a good idea. Oh yeah, ticks. They won't get me. Surely not. Okay, I need a little bit more ammo. Oh, there's a disc there. That's actually a great take. If we die, we'll get a lost disc, dude. Or a strange disc. I keep calling them lost discs, but whatever. But yeah, so I had to take my uncle to an appointment, and the reason I'm bringing this up, because it's like, well, this is super random. Why are you talking about this? My uncle had to get... he had to get needles in his eyes because his eyes had like some blood vessels that had like I guess burst or something. I'm not exactly sure, but whatever it was, he had like basically a bunch of blood in his eyes that obviously aren't supposed to be there, and thus he had to get them removed. And the only way he can get or had to get had to get them removed. He had to get his eyeballs removed. Kind of crazy. I didn't know that was a thing that happened, but no, he had to get like needles in his eyes to get the blood removed from his eyes, which is insane. Never in my life would I want that to happen. Like, that is terrifying, dude. and my uncle like never has a reaction to anything, so I could not gauge what his opinions on that were at all outside of like, you know, obviously not thrilled. You're never gonna be thrilled to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have needles stuck in my eyes. Never are you going to be, like, excited for that, but God, is that concerning, man. Like, that sucks, dude. Is he already here? Fuck. Get out of here. Okay. Also, apparently you can shoot these barrels multiple times and they explode faster. Didn't know that. Learned that recently. Dude, I'm worried again. But yeah, no, I was thinking of like the Dead Space 2 thing. Like, thanks to Dead Space 2, I will always be even more unsettled by any sort of surgical thing that has to do with eyes. I already was before that, but like to an insane level I am now because of the fact that that's a thing. You know? And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, I probably shouldn't even like try to fill you in on what that is. Just if you know Dead Space 2 and you know what that could possibly mean, it's not good. Okay. I'm worried about the hunter still. I don't know if that part's obvious as of yet. Hello? Honestly, this isn't actually that bad, really. I think the worst part's gonna be when we have to run away from the hunter, right here. Which one did we get? We got the worst one! I always get tripped up there, because I always think that that's the one where you have to, like, turn, but you don't. Alright, we're fine, actually. Okay, feeding troughs is probably going to be the worst thing, then. But okay, we're okay. I'm like, overcomplicating this in my mind way too much. But yeah, no, I've only gotten, any sort of, like, serious surgery in my life one time, and that was, like, my wisdom teeth having to be taken out, which is honestly probably the most tame thing that it could be. Realistically. Like, it's really not that crazy, right? Okay. Oh yeah, right. This. Pet grub. Oh god. Oh my god, why? Why is it feeding trough? Hey man, we'll get a lost disc after this though, so I mean, I can't be too mad. Fucking barnacles. Why do I sound like Squidward? Okay, we're good. I'm like way more paranoid now. Oh god, spiders. Spiders are on my ass. I can't believe they're called this, though. I'm really trying not to freak out. And it's not working well. Can you tell? Can you tell how stressed out I am in the nest? I still need to practice more of the nest. I realize this. Like, I need to do either, like, endless modes. I think that'll probably be what I end up doing on Twitch streams, by the way. So in case you're, like, curious what we might be getting up to, that's probably what it'll be, just because it's kind of like the best excuse to do that. Really? I think we're good. I got a hard mode nest run. Never in my life did I think I would do it, but that honestly wasn't that bad outside of just my freakouts and stuff of that nature. But anyways, not too bad, not too bad. Good run today, honestly, all things considered. I know that this challenge was literally just hard mode, but it gets to me, man. I don't know what to tell you. They really do. By the way, fun little fact, just to end you off on this video, since we have a little bit of this outro. I realized that the first like bit of content that I ever experienced in, I don't think we beat our high score today. Oh, maybe we did. Did we? Yes, we did. We got a high score in hard mode. Let's go. But no, my first interaction with, or the first content of Batman that I had ever seen was Batman and Robin. I'm just gonna leave you with that. If you know Batman and Robin, the movie, then you probably know if that was a good or bad thing or not. I do love all the Batman Arkham games, though, so, you know, I do like Batman for proper Batman stuff, but that, I realized the first Batman thing I'd ever seen. Completely random, it was just on my mind, and it just came into my mind for whatever reason. I saw, like, a video right before I started recording, like, maybe an hour before, of a little girl trying to, like, they wanted to watch a Batman thing, and they could not identify which Batman thing it was. The parents couldn't, so I don't know, I guess that just made me think of it. Anyways, that's everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you next time, either in a video or on a live stream maybe in the future. Well, definitely likely. I've worked too much on on this stuff for it now at this point to not do it, so hopefully sooner than later. But anyway, the mass is trying to consume me. I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.